Good morning to you. We'll try this again. This is take two because we tried it a minute ago and we had no sound coming through from the game. So we're going to restart that or delete that little segment out in a minute and redo that. Redo it basically. So here we are. Good morning. How's things? Hope all is well. Essex Tea in the mug. And first sip, except it's not the first sip. It's always the best. Shaping up to be a lovely day in Essex. Blue skies, sunny. Sorry about being late. Tired, all that sort of stuff. And then obviously one or two issues with Streamwise. We're going to crack on. Train World is what we're playing. There's a reason why we're playing a nice calm game this morning. A much calmer game than a racing game, and that is the old back. This way I can sort of keep myself sort of in a position without actually hurting myself. So that's the plan. I should flick to the game screen where hopefully I'm going to hear some music. And then that way I know the game's working. Of course, the music's not colour. So maybe we can turn it down. It's hopefully I'm going to hear myself back on playback in a second. And we're going to hear the music of the game as well. Just wait for it all to click over to YouTube. And that way I know the game's working. Yes, got some music. There you go. We know the game's working now. That's better. I mean, it's only took 20 minutes to get sorted this morning, but here we are. So we're going to resume journey, which is our cruise to Milton Keynes. Nice to have Thomas and Friends Wonders of Soda, which is an absolutely amazing game in its own right. Truly, you should check it out. It's fun. Anyone that has had Thomas in their sort of growing up or sort of experienced it through the kids or anything like that should really check it out. It's good stuff. It's not just for kids, I promise you, it's not just for kids. So we're going London to Euston to Liverpool Street line. I've got to remember how to do this. Driver assist, insert the master key. That would be helpful, yes, it would. So there you go. And then we've got to turn that to neutral, I believe. Oh, unlock the doors. Remember how to do that. That side, isn't it? No, it's not. That one. So press it. There we go. Unlocking doors. Loading the passengers. I'm going to turn the game up because it does give us indicators as well. And then hopefully we'll get going. Can I hit live on your Gosh app live? Send me the details, buddy. What's Gosh app live? I've never heard of it. Oh, we've got to shut the doors. Wait until 10:15. Oh, we're on time. Look at this. Look at this. It says wait to a 10. Jumping the gun and I a little bit. We've actually got to get the train moving. We've got to remember how to move the. We give monthly incentives and $1,500 incentives for live streaming. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. We'll have to Google you. Fit that you fit a line and that sort of lock the doors. Right door's locked. And then we can go. If I remember rightly. Yep, we're moving. So we're trying to get ourselves up to speed. Remember how to play this game. But it's a nice, gentle game. It's just remembering the controls.
West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street. We'll be calling at Crewe, Runcorn, and Liverpool Lime Street.
We're heading off out on our station.
Familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Ooh, right first though. Turn on driver assist.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something
What sort of speed we're doing? We're doing 58 miles an hour. What's the speed on the railway? This is 120. How far have we got to go?
We'll get it sorted. That's 1016. See it, say it, sorted.
100 miles, blimey. So with shitloads to go. Come on, let's just keep going then. A long journey to go. This is a long one. I've not done this sort of journey. Stop at location, crew. This will ease me into it, won't it? Quite the journey. Good 96 miles an hour. That's how I'm here to provide a friendly face and a friendly voice. Just going to turn down the speed now and what we're gliding through, so we're having comfort. I'll be doing 107 miles an hour. Gliding through, just in case we need to stop. So I mean, max speed is 110, so we're doing all right here. Why are we dropping down in speed? I don't understand. I've been playing around with buttons, that's what it is. I press the buttons. The train is ground to a halt. I pressed the wrong things. Those speed limiter off. Speed limit on. That's alright, so it's not doing anything. Can we move? We were having a good go then, and then it stopped working. It stopped. I'm just beginning to think, should we restart the London Houston to live stream or not? It's not working. It's suddenly gone right. Fuck it. It's all good when that happens, isn't it? Oh, I love a good thing that doesn't work. Emergency. Right. Oh, we turn the bloody mark. How'd that work then? How'd that work? Max breakdown. I don't know how that worked. Forward. We try again. Everything. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I must have pressed buttons. Dave, don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. It's alright, we can get up to speed again. So we've got to stop at crew platform 11. Get the bonus points for driving under the speed. Well, I'm not fucking sure why I'm driving under speed. It just suddenly stopped, but we won't touch anything. There's this thing to touch it on the left hand side because I'm used to racing games, so trigger is right, left, to me, naturally it's brake, but it's not. On this, it's right bumper. So we're driving through, picking up speed. Green lights all around. What sort of speed are we doing? 90. We're up to 90. Direct service. Oh, should be doing 70 now. Careful, derail the train. Handle off. So we're gliding at the moment. So we're alright at the moment. We're allowed to do the speed that we're doing. We're doing power handle 1. We've got 92 miles to get there with just under 100 miles an hour. We're going fast, I suppose. Power handle, just put it up again, just so it creeps up. I'm going to go up the hill slightly, then that will. Oh, being told off. Slow it down a little bit. Doing over the speed limit at the moment. Now we just got past, so bringing it back up again. Getting the Twitch screen on. Say nice leisurely morning stream. It's good to finally get it going. Cheers. Sim World is an an amazing game in terms of detail and what it has available to you. So it's your free-based game pass, if you like. You get a set number of stations, and then you build your game around DLC. And there's a lot of it, depending on the routes that you like to do. also becomes a really heavy game in terms of install size. We have a lot of DLC as well. I think we're mining up to about 200 gigabytes now. Which is like, wow. Rainy and minimum brake just so it comes round. Exceed the speed limit, but not significantly over the speed limit. Just a little bit. Alright now, down and fly. What is it? Good. So you're going to tell me a little bit more about Gosh That Live? YouTube? Or is that it? I've never heard of it. So I'm intrigued to see if I do very much count you to pay someone like me. So, already there, sort of thing. Sheffield Drink was to the other screen behind the nice chill out game this morning. Get back behind the cabin. Quieter in here, isn't it? Miles to go to Crewe. Just because we're in a tunnel, it's got to be done, isn't it? It's got to be done. The ideas of these streams are basically a nice chill out game, provide a bit of conversation. If anyone wants to come in along with a nice little chat, it can. Obviously, I'm very into my racing games and my bus games and all that sort of stuff. I do like to play something a little bit different. So I played Tour de France the other day. I tried Cuppa City. Wanted to like that game. I think it's got an amazing concept. I think it just needs an update or two to sort out. I don't feel comfortable reviewing it as well, but in its current state, because I'm going to be ripping it to shreds. I'll be talking about how much of a promise there is of the game and stuff like that, except it just doesn't work, which is a shame. We're all used to games not working these days. straight away, aren't we? Which is the sad thing. Pushing some more. Being told here 2.2 miles then. Green signal. Reached that one. We've got a couple more green signals ahead. So it's telling us that, you know, where to slow down, where not to slow down. So we've got yellow signals. So maybe we need to just bear that in mind. Slowly tracking down a little bit. Just a little bit because we've got a minimum break. But it's alright, it's gone green. So we can pick up the pace again. Through. So on our way to Crewe or Lime Street. Travelling at 97 miles an hour. Miles to get there. It's one of those games similar to like the Fern Bus, similar to like the long distance sort of travel. But the routes are there to be done. Which you can save mid-route, and like I say, it just provides for me a nice relaxing game first thing in the morning. Chance to have a chat with anyone that wants to have a chat with. Come along, say hello. If not, just get nice chilled trains. Me rambling on. Me drinking my tea. Driving significantly over the speed limit. Off. I didn't see it creep up, admittedly. Now we're in a position where it should be just gliding at 103. There is a red signal ahead. It's gone yellow, so it should be fine. It's only 3 miles to go. Steady. train like that. See the sights. So if anyone that travels this train line will know that all this sort of stuff is there. It's a wonderful recreation of the train line itself. I have a lot of time for simulators these days. Very much looking forward to getting back to third bus as well. Oh, 50 coming up. Just turn the power off. That big glide at this, 71 miles an hour. 97 miles an hour, we've got 71 miles to go. Sorry, that's what we've got. What's the speed limit? I mean, it's still telling us we can do 120 years because we're not stopping, isn't it? So we're going straight through, looking at the signals, everything's green. Class reward and driven 80 miles. On the top right, which is our indicator of what's coming up. And so far, so good, just gliding through. .69 miles to go. On those yellow signals. We're allowed to do 115, but at the moment, I'm quite happy to do what we're doing. We're going to get there, we should get there on time, 68 miles to go. Green signal followed by 2 ambers. And those 2 ambers have got green anyway, so we don't have to worry about the 50. On a different line, you see. We've all got green, so making good progress. 67 miles to go. It's our, only stop. through. We've just dropped ourselves to here we go. Pick up the pace again. .64 miles to go. Miles to our final destination. Something I do with my live streams in the morning. I do a couple of, on a weekly sort of side of things. On a weekday, Monday to Friday, I do have to check in with the kids. So we'll be doing that. First checking up at 7 o'clock, and then there's another one around about 8:20. That's just basically make sure they're going in the right direction in terms of what they're doing. Also gives them a chance to have a quick word with me without being on stream. And I can sort any quick issues out if needed. And it also gives you a chance to have a cup of tea. Little kettle. Travelling at 110 miles an hour, but we are creeping up slightly. We glide at 110. Picking up where we left off. That is to go to the last stretch on this particular line. We're at 60 mile point. 9 out, we've got some reds. Oh, it's got yellow, so it's alright. Doing all right. Check the cabin. Pretty good here, pretty good. We're on the green. There's just some red either side of us, but we're green. need this sort of speed at the moment. Lost the signal. That says 40, but that's only if we're going left. Station, high-speed station we go through. Station. Doing all right. Just chilling. My tea. Enjoying the quiet life. Gaming. Very much a quiet stream this morning. Sometimes you just need it. Distance. Getting down 54 miles to go. So we're over halfway, aren't we? So we're certainly coming up to halfway. Must be going uphill a little bit because we're trying to glide. We're losing a bit of power. So we're going to go uphill at 91 miles an hour. Tacos, bruv, it's a train, how hard can it be? Indeed, how hard can it be? We're just chilling, buddy. We're just chilling. How are you? How's things? Hope you're good. We need a leisurely stream this morning, so we went for the trains. Good. How have I been? Not good in terms of things. I have a spinal problem. I've had 5 spinal operations in the past. There's a lot of metal work in my back, a lot of metal plates and stuff like that, and should we say this week has been extremely challenging. A lot of pain, hence the reason I'm playing something like this. I don't actually have to do very much, not that I ever do very much in my streams anyway, in terms of just a bit of driving, a bit here and there, but yeah, I'm just chilling this morning because I'm sort of stuck in a sort of upright position. Yeah, see, mine's all fused up at the bottom. On 3 levels it's fused up, and I've got nerve damage in my right leg as well. So yeah, we're not good for this way. We're on all 4s this week, and then when we do sort of stand, we have to get up. It's like a deck chair, so we get up in stages. You know, it's kind of like not so good. We have both my hits, and I'm only 40. Oh, buddy. Life, hey, only gets worse, doesn't it, as you get older? You've got to laugh it off though, haven't you? You've got to try and laugh it off. You've got to try and smile. You wish you had good trains where you are. I would say we have good travel. We do have a good network, it's just a fucking expensive network, that's all. It's a lot of money to travel anywhere. If you can have a train. But we do have a good network, something that we do have. That's for sure. The USS shit trains. How's the World Cup going on? Have you managed to get involved or seen anything or affected you in any slight way or feel patriotic with the American team playing or anything like that? Has it bothered you at the slightest, or have you just like, nah, soccer, nah, my game? London to our atmosphere is like, to be fair, actually. Isn't it? Yeah, well, to be fair, the services we have, yeah, are very, very good. I said it now costs me though. I don't know what the price is in America for train travel. But from a standard ticket from, say, like London to Liverpool, be about what, 140, 150 quid. Get in the car and fill it up and go for a lot less. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's quite expensive. I mean, just for example, from Norwich to London return, that's not too bad. Including the travel card, I think you're looking at about 40 quid. So that's not too bad, Norwich to London. Travel card return. But yeah, when you go up north, it can be expensive. You can get it cheaper. I'm just quoting the standard price. Obviously, you can get it cheaper if you pick your time to go and stuff like that. We've crept up in speed, haven't we? 146. But it is my time. I'm going to have to pause the game for a second, so we'll pause it for a minute. I have to go check in with the kids. It's 7 o'clock. It's that sort of time. Although they're older, on a weekday morning, I do have to check in with them. So we'll be doing that. So we'll put the stream on pause for a minute. We'll put the pause screen up. Gives you a chance to make a cuppa if you want to have a cuppa. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. If you need to go somewhere, totally understand. It's about 95 quid for what's the 2-hour drive here. Yeah, so yeah, it was still quite expensive. Like I say, the Norwich to London return, go anywhere around London if you want. It's not overly expensive. It's not. It's when you go up north, when you go from like London to Manchester, London to Liverpool, that's when the prices seem to increase massively, which is kind of weird. But I'll be back in a moment. Tamako to Portland. I'll be back in a mo. It is weird. It is weird. Catch you in a mo. sorry about that. Just on those things. Get Twitch screen back on. Yeah. Back to the grind, if you like. Driving trains. It's not much of a grind, really. I say quite relaxing. I did toy with doing a fishing stream. I do like my fishing games as well. I do like simulators. It's one that you can just literally chill to. And I like streaming them as well. Like I say, it just enables me to have a chat. Talk about anything. Anything you wish. Within reason. So we've got 3 signals coming across. Taco, if you're still there, they haven't put the prices up where you are for World Cup. I know they did that in New Jersey. They massively increased the train fare. I think something that was a normal trip of what's reported in the UK anyway. I think something like about $9.50 or something, went up to like about 110, and then dropped down to about 90 odd just because of the World Cup. Crazy, isn't it? So putting in the miles, we're 44 miles to cruise. Just coasting along at the moment. Steady drive. My son's a huge fan of this. My eldest, he does like these sort of games as well. So it's nice to have something in common with him. I think as I've got older, I very much enjoy the quieter side of life. I love my boats. I love my canal boats. I mean, I don't know if anyone's UK or anything like that, or whether you get that in America. Canal Boat Diaries. Honestly, go check it out. Probably coming. It's just pure chill watch for half an hour. So you can travel the canals in the UK. Something I would love to do. Not sure my back would like it though. A bit of peace and quiet. Can you do a barrel roll? That Thomas though. Thomas. So, but yeah, no. As with the World Cup going on in America, have you been affected by any of it at all? I don't know how close you are to any of the matches, stadiums or anything like those things, or whether there's any events happening where you are as Taco or anything like that, or you're even the slightest bit interested. Football, and it should be American football. Traffic here is shit. Have some of the games going in Seattle. Okay. And have they put the prices up around the ground just for the sake of it? Because I know that was the biggest thing reported in the UK about New Jersey. I think they had a New Jersey mayor on here trying to justify why he put the price up from a train trip for should have cost like normal $9.50. And he put it up to 110, and he's blaming FIFA for it. And then he said, but we managed to negotiate and bring it down to like about 90 odd euro, 90 some dollars, and I'm like, wow, 100% increase. Cheers. Anyone travelling? I hear you had to go through a raffle just to buy a seat. No idea how much. Really, you just have to. You have to buy a raffle ticket, and if you succeed, then you can buy a ticket. That's crazy. Mind you do get events like that in the UK as well. Yeah. It's been a good World Cup so far, despite some of the early reports about people not being allowed into the country and that. A referee not being allowed in the country. I think the players which country is, but the players just been not allowed into Canada. He's in America, but he's not allowed into Canada. It's kind of like, okay. Seattle Sounders. Yeah, I've heard of Seattle Sounders. And how are you in terms of football and stuff? Are you a follower of soccer, or do you play little interest? What's your sport, buddy? Hockey, I remember you saying, yeah. That's more interesting than ice hockey. Maybe I'll do a stream of ice hockey when the back's a little bit better. I have to move a bit more for that. At the moment, I'm just sort of sitting still, so I'm kind of comfortable until I've got to move. 36 miles an hour to go. Travelling 114 miles an hour. We're going to get there early. Which is good. Starting to get good curving following here for some reason. Alright, yeah, that's a bit different, isn't it? How quick riding, we're over the speed limit. It's going to tell me off in a minute. UK gets more snow than you do. Really? Scotland does. I'll tell you what, in Essex we get no snow. Most tiniest bit of dusting here and there, occasionally. Occasionally we get a decent amount of snow, but literally go years without seeing it around here in Essex. I live in the sort of safe corner of Essex where the weather's nice. Most of the year, you don't get any extreme weather, so even when the UK gets battered by winds, we don't really see a lot of it. Sort of protected down in this corner I say corner, it's not really a corner, it's more in the east, but southeast. I call it southeast. They call it east, but I suppose it is East England. Or lowercase of East England. Sort of safe. The man is where the snow is, yeah. So yes, you know, the UK is more sort of northern half of the country, if you like. You see a lot more snow in the UK, in England, the northern half of the country. Scotland, definitely, you see a lot of snow. You get used to it, it's a way of life, isn't it? When you're not used to it, that's when the problems start. So we're not used to any sort of tiny bit of weather down here. So even when it absolutely pisses it down raining, just the roads just snarl because it's not used to it. Even shitloads of rain. I say nothing seems to happen in Essex in terms of weather. I like it when it's sort of what you would call a fall, sort of autumn weather, because it's unpredictable. But I never really get anything sort of extreme, which is a good thing. But sometimes I'd love a good storm, no lie. Whereas you guys in America just get everything, don't you? But America's a huge place, isn't it? I mean, that's the thing. It's huge. I mean, the UK is like a stamp compared to America. There you are, fun fact for you. Essex fact: 5 American presidents are rumoured to have been descendants of Essex, travelling over on the Mayflower. There you go. It's all our fault. You're in the Pacific Northwest, so my weather's like London for the most part. Yeah, I say nothing. It's kind of safe as houses down there in London and whatever. Nothing seems to happen weather-wise. You get heat. It gets hot, obviously. That's the thing compared to anywhere else in the UK. Essex, London, that sort of area gets probably the hottest. So I think today we're up to I think we're looking at nearly sort of 30 degrees, I think, and you can feel it. It's because of the way we are at night, the way the houses are built and stuff like that. It traps the heat, so it becomes quite sweaty at night. Sweaty like last night. Bit of a breeze though this morning because it rained sort of about 4 o'clock in the morning. Was it like that when you were growing up, 38 degrees? Yeah, I don't remember. When growing up, summer in the UK, it's about 25, 26. Now we are talking sort of 32, 33 usually, but I mean the last few years we've had sort of high 30s, 40 in some cases. Over the last few years it's not used to it in the UK like this, and the houses, like I say, they trap the heat, so when you're trying to sleep it's like 25 degrees, it's hot. It's like 32 in the 90s. Yeah, I think global warming is a thing. It's certainly getting hotter. But then I suppose as a kid I didn't. You didn't work and stuff like that, and you had no responsibilities, and that. Just play out in the garden, in the fields and stuff like that. And then try to do a burnout. I don't know. So it's a nice steady stream this morning, honestly. Nice steady stream. And that's the other thing about our railways. I don't know if in America do you ever get anything that affects the actual rails? So we get a lot of cancellations for things like, it's too cold for the tracks, or it's too hot for the tracks, they're melting, or there's leaves on the tracks. So it's awesome. Anything for an excuse to cancel the service. This is a very much long distance sort of trip, if you like, on this game. Well, I say that, I haven't really experienced much about this game, if I'm honest. I'm new to the game. My son's the biggest fan of this game. My oldest. I don't know why, because there's not much to do while my oldest would be stuff. But he just likes to chill a bit, which maybe he's getting like me. Just like the quieter life a little bit. Let's hustle and bustle. Trains are a dream. When I visit the UK, I was like, this is amazing, being able to go from Heathrow to St Paul's on the tube. Oh, the tube is amazing. The tube is a wonderful thing. It really is. I mean, it's packed, but it is a wonderful thing. When I was in New York, I didn't think your trains were too bad in New York, but that's just New York, isn't it? It's just in the city area, isn't it? But yeah, can't fault the train service in terms of London Underground. There is a train literally every few minutes, and even in late parts of the evening and stuff like that, you barely wait more than 10 minutes for service. Sort of underground wise, anyway. So we're coming into the areas. Look, I just love when games like this, and I'm so looking forward to Third Bus Coach Simulator. I love Third Bus. Anyone that knows me knows that I like bus simulators. And Third Bus is brilliant. And we've got a new map coming in on Third Bus, a UK map, so we get to travel 18 cities. So we've had Carlisle unveiled, Birmingham unveiled, Manchester unveiled, and London unveiled as some of the cities that are going to be in that. I can't wait for it to drop, so I can just travel to those places and see what they've included. For the airport, wasn't too packed. Went to Chiswick on my way back to Heathrow, and it was dead. I think it is time of day and stuff like that as well. But yeah, straight to service. I mean, if you go around to central London, most services are packed. Like tight sardines in a can, but we'll get used to it, you know what I mean? I think we can increase the power a little bit. We've got through the train station now. We've got 14 minutes to get there, 13 minutes to get there. So we better get a wriggle on. So I like the bus, the bus at the moment. It's a 1:1 ratio at Berlin, so it literally is where a shop is, there is a shop there. So where like the likes of Primark are, there is a shop there. But then driving, to be honest, I can doom scroll and put whatever. I have the rage, yeah. Very much. Oh, anything beats sort of driving in the city or anything like that. Long drive out on country roads and stuff like that. It's very different to driving in the city, isn't it? City's all stop and start, and it's like, I seem to travel very far. I would never drive in London, never tube all the way. Every 30 minutes, buses. Yeah. Again, buses aren't so bad here. Again, quite fortunate where I live there. Every 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, so it's not too bad. And that's from, say, about 6 o'clock in the morning to about 11 o'clock at night. So again, we moan about our bus services. They are very good. We'd like to have a good moan in the UK about things, don't we? We stop here at 8. So my oldest, he's a football fan, and he follows one team in Essex all over the country, top to bottom sort of thing, travelling on coaches and on trains and stuff. He'll do it on trains. He'll work out the prices of the cheapest way to go a lot of the time, and he'll go support the team. And he's quite, sort of savvy on getting the last train back or last bus back and stuff like that. I say even the trains. I mean, trains here to London, they run about sort of 5 o'clock in the morning, half 5 in the morning till backwards and forwards to about 2 o'clock in the morning. So there's about a 3-hour gap where you can't get a train. They're about every, depending on the time of day. So busiest parts of the day, they're about every 20 minutes. Trains. And then as you get sort of later on in the evening, they become a half hour late, or even an hour, as you can imagine. So, but like I say, we are blessed in the UK for our services. They just cost a lot. That's the only thing. But you know, they're a wonderful thing. For a tiny island, we are good for transport. 17 miles to go. Not going to be that early. I thought it was going to be really, really early the speed that I was travelling, but then obviously we were. It is a matter of perspective, isn't it? It's how you look at it. You can go, well, services are shit or whatever, and then the services are there. They just cost a lot. That's all in the UK, and that is a matter of perspective. As I said, I don't think the costs from say somewhere like Norwich to London is too much. I think it's quite good. But the trouble is, if you go the other way, you go from London going up, it seems to be vastly more expensive. I don't understand why. I don't get it. Yeah. I mean, there are days that if you do the right days and that, you do the right services, and you do the advanced services, and then you get it a lot cheaper. That could be better, but I don't want to get political. Very much so, buddy. Politics. It's a wonderful thing to talk about politics, but as long as it's discussion, do as I do, and well, that which it turns into is that you start insulting, people start insulting people on their politics and all that sort of stuff. It's what it is, isn't it? Politics. I do follow politics. If I'm in the UK, I don't understand the UK much, but if I'm there, I'm going for a Green MP or however that works. Oh, very much, buddy. Very much. I would totally understand you go for that, and I'd be with you on that one, apart from the fact that they just wouldn't get in, so I'd be on the lesser of evils and Labour, but just for the sheer fact that our system is broken in terms of that there's only ever sort of few parties that can win it. A bit like your system in America, it's either the Democrats or Republicans. There is no alternative, is there? So working on it. This is it. I think politics is a wonderful thing as well. As long as you know what you're voting for, the ins and outs, it's always good. And DSA is the insurgent in the Democratic Party. I think choice is a wonderful thing to have, rather than have the same old, same old. You know which party's going to get what it's going to give you, and what it's not going to give you. You know all parties lie. To a degree. You're a Jeremy Corbyn fan. So am I, buddy. So am I. Yeah. So am I, my friend. You've done the dirty. Done the dirty by the media. The media was scared of Jeremy Corbyn. They painted him to be some Russian, whatever. I don't know, terrorist or whatever. Jeremy Corbyn. I would laugh. But they did a number on him, didn't they? The media, and everyone fell for it, didn't they? So, the media has a lot to answer for. The media choose who they want in power, unfortunately, and a lot of people are just too thick to realise it. But what a system that would change. They had the man there that could change the system, and they ignored him because they were too frightened of a man who had his own allotment and did his own gardening and stuff like that, and rode a bike to work and stuff like that. We were frightened of him being a terrorist. And there and here are similar, but it's not. All of the weird stuff going on, yeah. Media there and here are similar, but it's not. It's terrible, honestly. Media, like I say, they control everything in general anyway. They want someone in power. That's who ends up in power. That is what they've said in the UK. The Sun newspaper, God fucking shit paper it is predicting every Prime Minister going, isn't it? Whoever they back is Prime Minister. Which is awful. It shows their influence, doesn't it? As well. Thing with Starmer, I don't like the bloke. I don't like the bloke. I don't like him. But it's about listening to media, isn't it, and stuff like that. He actually done a lot for the UK. But I don't. This social media thing that's come out recently. For me, it's just nothing more than digital ID. You know. I'm all for keeping kids safe, and I understand it to a degree because social media has become a horrible, horrible place. It has, but it's nothing more than ID sort of thing. And the problem is when you're a kid and you grow up with social media, you're growing up with social media, and you're used to it. To have it suddenly whipped away, it's crazy. It's crazy. They built this world. That's the thing. They built this world. They built the digital world, and now they're whipping it away from people. It's just on the domestic front, he's all right. He's like I said, they inherited 14 years of decline, so you don't fix everything overnight. That's the thing. So he's had a year or so in power, and to be fair, a lot of his promises, hospitals and stuff like that, getting a lot better, and that's just. From that side of it, I just don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like his authoritarian sort of the way politics is that you vote for the party in the UK, and regardless of your own faults. So basically, you vote with me, or you're suspended, and that's how he does his voting. He threatens people within the parties and stuff like that, and I don't agree with that. Don't need another faction, that's for sure. Like I say, things are improving in the UK in terms of services and that side of things. I mean, the biggest one they went on about stop the boats. No one's actually, it's all gone quiet on that front because he stopped the boats. So, do you know what I mean? I just don't like him. I don't like him as a person. I don't like anyone that attacks the disabled, attacks the poor. That side of things, you know, attacks the vulnerable in order to let, say, the richer sort of side of things get off on tax cuts and stuff like that. I don't like. I'd rather protect the vulnerable in society than. So that's the side of things that I don't like, which is why I like the Greens, because the Greens are that way in mind as well. But I don't think for 1 minute, you know. They'd get in power, that's my problem. We do have a lunatic other side of politics, but I'm not even going to go there. So nice calm stream this morning. We're going to be late. How have I managed to end up being late? I was at one stage I felt like I was going to be about 20 minutes early. It's a kind of a, oh, very much so. Very much so. He's a twat. That's good. What they say is good for TV, but he's a twat. Yeah. Definitely. But the thing is, we all like a twat. I mean, how, for example, how Boris Johnson got to power, I don't know, but he was a twat and he was a bubbling buffoon, but somehow he got into power. Like that. I don't know how. But I don't know. You know. I do like the Dilly Squat Files bit though. I like that kind of funny. I like a lot of his TV stuff. I do like the, you know, like Top Gear and all that sort of stuff. I think he's brilliant for that side of things. But oh my god, his views, little old man views. It's typical old man view, isn't it? I've had my time. It's all about me. It's all about what affects me. Blah, 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 blah. Forget the fucking youth. I feel so sorry for the youth in this country. I feel so sorry for the youngsters in this country. I do. Let's say, generation before us created a mess. My generation had a chance to change it, haven't changed it. But in fact, they've probably added to the mess. And now somehow it's the youngsters' fault. I mean, I remember youngsters that didn't really pay for university. I mean, they paid, but they didn't pay a lot. Now they go into like about 40 grand debt, 50 grand debt when they come out of a degree. How's that fair in life? You were taught to go to university to get a degree because you'll find it easy to get a job. You weren't taught that it's going to cost you 40 grand. You know, it didn't cost you 40 grand when I was growing up. That's for sure. Nowhere near. As a youngster, they've got no chance of owning houses or anything like that. I mean, the average house, what 200 grand? Not even that. It's probably more. But you're only giving a mortgage to 3.5 times your wage. You know, you haven't got a chance. Yet when you were younger, house prices were proportionate to your wage. It just hasn't changed. It's terrible. I'm going to have to slow down, aren't I? Start slowing down. 1.6, we're nearly there. We're excited. You should slow the train down. It is crazy in the UK. That side of things is terrible. I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for the younger generation. That's my thing. And you know, the thing with the media at the moment is when it comes to sort of like that stuff, it happens a lot here too. Yeah, I can imagine it probably stems. It's a world issue. Probably. I mean, Signal Park. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh bollocks! I wasn't looking. Do I have to replay the service right from the start? I'm fucking hell. I wasn't looking. There you go. Distracted slightly. I missed the signal. Went through a red light. Oh fuck. Oh, there you go. So that's the one way to loose. I've got to do it again. I'm supposed to be paying attention on you. Wasn't. Right door's unlocked. I have unlocked the doors. No, it's not working. Oh, look. Look, right door's unlocked. It's not doing anything. Oh shit, that's why. It won't work, will it? Because I haven't put my bloody key in. Be late straight away. Now I can unlock the doors, can I? I think they're unlocked yet. Oh dear. Oh well, we'll do it again. Go on that road, really good. But this time we're really gonna. I missed the red light. That's the thing. I was so used to going through and not really seeing the red light. It's something new. You're paying extortionate price for it in America. You don't want to buy it, trust me. No, you do want to buy it. It's absolutely amazing tea, but the price that you'll pay, lock the doors. Here we go. I shouldn't say you don't want to buy it, because you should buy it. But right, can we apply the power now? We can. Here we are. So 101 miles to go from London, Euston.
Welcome
To-
aboard
to-
Avanti West
must
Coast
go through
Service
red light
to
again.
Liverpool Lime Street. We'll be
It's
calling
dangerous
at
alive,
Crewe,
wasn't it?
Runcorn, and
I do have an
Liverpool
indicator on the
Lime
right hand side that I should have paid attention to, but I was too busy having a nap. Which is fine, that's what the stream's all about
Please
anyway, so it's about
familiarise
the game.
yourself with the safety notices
Always like having a
displayed
nap.
throughout the train.
But turn on safety systems to receive additional points.
This is British Transport Police. If you
My
notice
son
something
turned
out
some of the
of
safety
the
systems
ordinary,
off because my train was just
or text
stopping
us
and
on 61016
developing train faults all left over things. You don't want to bother with that. You
1016.
get really annoyed.
See it, say it, sorted.
The shaving cream comes from London. Oh, does it? Which brand shaving cream do you go for? As you can see, I use a lot of shaving cream. My son does. Oh, Taylor. I've heard of Taylor. This comes off once a year for November, and then we grow it again. We get a beard just in time for Christmas, and it stays. Oh, very much so, very much. My nan, my Greek nan, because I'm half Cypriot, my mum was from Cyprus. My Greek nan, she used to hate my beard, and then confess that she actually quite liked it. She said, "You look more Greek." But I do look weird without a beard. I do look proper weird now. Even my wife, she's just like, no. She says I look like an alien without a beard. It's got to a bit of, probably about the length that I can just about take, but it needs a bit of shape. You know when my beard needs a bit of a shave or a little bit of a trim anyway, with the moustache bit around here. Actually, you get one or two hairs and start angling and it goes up your nose a little bit and start irritating your nose. So your nose is running all the time, but it's not. It's that you've got dad's side has been here in the US, it's Jamestown, Shakespeare times. Ah, okay. Blimey. Look at these signals, we've got some green ones, we've got some yellow ones approaching. We are doing massively over speed a bit, so it's going to turn something a bit. Just turn it back a little bit. Glide now. No. No brake. Handle on. Glide 107. So I'm keeping an eye at the moment. So we've got a green, a yellow, and a red. So as long as that red goes yellow, I'll be alright. I should really slow down for the yellows, but I've got a bit of this. As long as do me in into red will be alright. Nah, they've all gone green, so that's alright then. That's what I missed. I went straight through a red light as we got near the train station, and I shouldn't have done, should I? I should have known not to have done that. Maybe we need to pick it up a little bit. We coasted for a last. I've been to Cyprus yet, quite a few times. Lovely place. I remember going to a village there, which where my family are from, and they do live like in a community, so they're all together. It's just like the whole village was there. And I remember turning up at the airport, and my family obviously knew I was coming, so we were only planning on meeting up with for like a day until 2-week holidays or thing. And we ended up spending the whole 2 weeks in their village. We went to a wedding. We did quite a few things. Went up to the mountains together. They literally took us in under their wing and wouldn't let us pay for anything. It was about the food, you know, and everything. We were literally hosted by the village, and everyone knew everyone, and you were related to a lot of people in the village. So it was kind of strange. Oh, that's your second cousin. That's so, oh, okay. It is also, it was a bit overwhelming, but it was awesome at the same time, you know, because we were only planning on spending like a day or two with them. But they didn't sort of bombard us on our holiday in terms of that we weren't allowed to do things. They just came with us. So we were going up to what is so like the Troodos Mountains, which is like one of the highest points in Cyprus. And they came with us, and they packed up a barbecue and set up a barbecue while we had our holiday somewhere around the area. And then there was a big barbecue up in the mountains ready for us when we were ready, and the family just celebrated, and you know, it was lovely to see. So we've been quite a few times. I've been for quite a few years now. Oh, the food is really good, really good. But I don't know if you've ever seen the film My Big Fat Wedding, and you have the nan, or the yaya as they call it, because that is what, I mean, my nan was called yaya, and she did exactly what she did, what they do in that movie to my wife. My wife at the time, she was a vegetarian, and she only ate a bit of chicken. And my nan says, "Oh, you don't like meat?" Nah. That's exactly what she did in the film. What they do to my wife as well. Oh, you don't like meat? Lamb. It's like it's still meat. It's exactly like that, and they behave like that as well. Sort of. It is a way of life, like I say. I miss it because my mum's not here anymore, so bless her. So I miss that side of it, the connection to that side. Yeah, very good vibes, very good vibes. Strong family values, all that side. But unfortunately, as you get older, that sort of side goes. So obviously my Greek nan's no longer with us. My mum's no longer with us. So in the UK, I have my aunt that is Cypriot, and that's it. I have a very, very good relationship with my aunt. So I still get that side of it. But I do miss my nan coming round. I connect. First way to say, the internet is a wonderful thing. I've got connections via the internet, and that with over in Cyprus, but in the UK, family wise, I've just got my aunt, and that's it. Because everyone else is over in Cyprus. So yeah, so that side of it is up. But obviously I have English family as well. So I get made up as look quite the same, but different. Nikolaski, thank you for the follow, thank you. Means the world. Awesome stuff, you've made this chappie very happy. yeah, I'd love to. I do reconnect via the internet, but it's not like it. Like I say, I do miss my mum. It's not, you know, 6 years now. My nan 7. So I remember my nan used to. The only thing I didn't appreciate was growing up with my nan to a degree. My nan used to come and stay with us. All right, mate. He says, "Hope you have a good morning. It's late for me now, so you're gonna pass out. You pass out, then, buddy. You take care." I'll continue the story anyway because I was saying it. So my nan, when we were growing up, she used to come and stay with us quite a lot. She would come down from London to Essex and come and stay with us, and she would come and stay for 2 weeks. But when she used to come and stay, she ran the house. So that makes sense. Not completely, but certain rules I had to abide by. And one of them was I wasn't allowed to cross the road. I was like, okay. And one of the things was that I was like 13, 14, and I wasn't allowed to cross the road. My oldest brother was just got a day job whilst at college, and he had to be walked to his work by my dad. And my mum and dad used to say, just put up with it for 2 weeks. Put up with it for 2 weeks. Your life ended by those 2 weeks. But I do miss that. I do. As you get older, it's like it was hell as a kid, those experience. But again, I look back on it, and I look back on it fondly and with laughter, and you know, I miss it. You know. I have been to a Greek monastery fairly recently. We did find one of them. Actually, it was nice to go there and visit and see some of the what goes on there. We also there's also another Greek place not too far from here as well, which we visit. Also, a place where I got married. Funny enough, he was a Greek chap. From Cyprus as well. Didn't know at the time, but when my nan started speaking to him, he come up and spoke to you, "Oh, I didn't know," and he gave us like about 30% off our wedding venue, well, our reception venue, which is kind of nice. He gave us some of the money back because I was. They do look after their own, you know, and that is that sense of community, even if you're far away from home, if you like. That sense of reconnecting. They do. Kind of strange, but I miss it, you know. But life is life. It happens, doesn't it? Like, you know, no one's around forever, and we never see it. We never know what's around the corner, do we? Especially red lights. Hell, I can't believe we went for a red light right at the end. Fucking hell. Terrible. I'm going to speed up a bit. I'm going to try and speed up because I'd like to get there a bit of time until 75. I'm looking at the maybe speeding up, maybe we won't because there's a 75 coming up in a minute. 2.2 miles. What we'll do is we'll glide and then we'll put the brakes on after this green signal. We have to obey the 75. So just dropping the speed down now. Let's try and put it up to then we'll glide at 75. 74, look at that, good time. So we're obeying the speed limit. Then when we get to the next green light, we'll keep moving again. Yeah, through the speed. Then we can put the power on. If we get going. Green coming up. Bit on the power now. Green signal as well was amber, but it's gone green, so it's alright. Must keep an eye on these signal changes. 8 o'clock in the UK as well, so we'll keep an eye. We'll do a little check in at 8:20 with the youngest to make sure he's headed in the right direction in terms of going out. We are 77 miles out. Be careful because there's a couple of yellow be able to respond, haven't we? We're going to train to a halt if we need to. Slightly over the speed limit at the moment. Just dropping it down a little bit. Just probably under the speed limit. Glide through. Pitch black. With the horn, so they know we're coming. Speed limit is 110. Green signal, we've just gone through. Green, got a couple of yellows ahead. Just to make sure that we're obeying them. Last thing we want to do is go for another red, isn't it? We're listening to the speed limit at the moment. Making good time, I believe. We're making good time, but it crept up on us, didn't it? It did creep up on us at the end. So yeah, so we've got a red signal ahead. It's just got green, yellow though, so it's alright. Yeah, one of the yellows has got green. So in theory, they're going the right way. So we're travelling at 100 miles an hour. These signals. So break them. They are going in my way, so they go yellow to green rather than yellow to red. So there was a signal there just warning us that there are a couple of yellows ahead. This one there is green. So we're at a good distance, so when we hit the green, the next one sort of seems to be going to green. That's good. We're 4 minutes past 8. The whole idea of the stream, provide a friendly face and a friendly voice. First thing in the morning or last thing in the evening, depending on where you're from. So time zone dependent, really. I'm allowed to do a little bit more, but I'm quite happy coasting. Yeah. Well, maybe not. We're going uphill, so put the foot down a little bit. I'll go through a station though, so I'll quite happily just leave it go at this pace, going through the station. Once we're through. I'm just not too bad with coasting. Got 100 speed limit coming up anyway, so rather than us to cut or anything like that, we'll just keep it as is. Train to the left. Anyone on it? No, can't really tell. Green signals down to 100 miles an hour for a little bit. Then it's going to creep up to 115 just after this bridge. Power on a little bit. Steadily get the pace up. Ahead of 2. It's odd. Now I'm watching all these go green. Just happily stick up the speed a little bit. It's inclined, so we can get uphill because it's still going up really fast. We've got lots of greens around us. Well, coming up, just keep an eye on the go amber, then red, which is possible. Also need to cap the speed limit. At 110. Perfectly poised, just under 110 miles an hour. Do that for a few signals. We'll keep an eye on it. Got a green signal within a couple of hours, but I'm pretty sure they're going to go green. There is a red one though ahead. We know what happened when we went through a red one. So we're 65 miles out. Oh, they've all got green, so that's alright. So we can pick up the pace a tiny bit, I think. So we're going to go up to 115 miles an hour anyway in a minute, and then to 125 after that, you really get shifting. 107, just up to speed limit 110. Now we're allowed to do 115, so we are creeping up a little bit. Lots of green lights, what we want to see. green now, bring the power on. So we come up to 125. Push down there. There you go. Let's keep an eye on the yellows though. We've got green, followed by 2 ambers and a red. Power now, and sort of being pushed. I know it should be enforced. Just comfortably gliding at 120, 122. Miles to go. Keep an eye on these signals though. So it all went horribly wrong. We got close to the station. I was too busy yakking. I'm going to have to slow it down a little bit. Gliding in 114 now. Some of these red signals are turning green. Let them all turn green. Excuse me. Miles out. Okay, Bob, how you doing? How's things? Hope you're well. Dropping in. How are you doing? We're bright and early in the UK. It's 8 o'clock. We're doing our trains. Exactly the speed limit at the moment, 10. Some green signals ahead. So we're doing okay. Miles an hour. Going on nicely. So we've got a couple of yellows. Red, but they've just turned to greens and yellow, so that's all good. Enjoying a nice leisurely stream this morning. Doing our trains, Train Sim World, going from London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street, so we crew. But this train will no doubt terminate. 53 miles out. Force the issue a little bit because I'm happy to do it. Maybe we need to go on power a little bit because we are dropping the speed a little bit. Green line. Oh, good. All those signals just went green. That's all good. So as always, we provide a friendly face and a friendly voice. That's the aim of the stream. First thing in the morning or last thing in the evening, depending on your time. So this will be doing from 6 AM BST to around about 9 o'clock BST, but sometimes we go a little bit longer, depending on what's going on in the just a couple of household, so to speak, what's needed, what emails drop and that sort of stuff. Try significantly over the speed limit. Did we drop to 80? I didn't even see it drop to 80. Telling me off. Telling me off. All green, so we're all fine. All going along nicely. Chugging along. As they say, that would be Thomas, which the Thomas game is Island of Soda or Wonders of Soda or whatever it's called. It's a really good game to play from an adult perspective. A lot of fun. This is a lot more serious. It's a nice chill game, nice exploration game, nice insights. Hopefully this time we won't go through a red light. Also keeping an eye on the time because at 20 past 8 is the check-in time that I do with my youngest to make sure he's heading in the right direction. To school, he's older now, he can sort himself. It was always their idea to do the morning streams. I do a weekend stream, Saturday and Sunday morning. And they said, well, why don't you do it in the mornings if you've got the time, you know? You don't need to sort us out. We're older now, and so fair play to them. But I do like to have a little check-in with them. I do. So we do the design at 7 o'clock and 8:20. Just a couple of minute pauses here, there, 2 or 3 minutes. Sometimes as much as 5. We'll try and do it as little as 2 or 3 minutes. You can perhaps put a cup of put the tea on or the coffee on. I can check in with them, make sure that they're heading in the right direction. Let's say 8:20 tomorrow, we keep that door from time, come on, get going, you get that sort of conversation. And it just allows me to connect with the kids as well. And I feel happy about streaming then, because fundamentally I'm a parent first. Always will be. Start slowing down. Oh no, we've all gone green. That's all right. We've all gone green. We're 47 miles out. We've got 4 green signals. We are on the money at 110 miles an hour on the speed limit. Doing okay. You're doing okay. Slightly over. I don't know how we crept slightly over. We have. Glide at 12. Should drop down, but yeah. it is that time, 8:20. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause the stream for a minute. Totally understand if you need to go somewhere. I really, really do. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Make good choices. If you're sticking with me, and I do hope you might be, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'll put the kettle on. Back in a mo. We're going to continue this route. Got green lights all around. Told off here. Doing slightly over the speed limit, 1 mile an hour over the speed limit. Got behave. Now we're doing the speed limit. A couple of green signals as well, so all green signals. So we'll make sure that they don't suddenly go amber. We're doing all right. Power handle up. That's 115. So it's going to creep power up to 115 maybe. 108 is what we're doing at the moment. Power handle 2, maybe we can get it up to where it needs to be, 43 miles out. 3 minutes to go, so we're good for time. At least I think we're good for time. Yeah, so we've got 3 green signals followed by an amber ahead. So hopefully that amber's going to go green by the time we get there. Back on the speed limit, we're 114 miles an hour. At the moment it's 115. Just going to keep an eye on those yellow signals, 2 of them. See the speed limit now, so we're going to have to just back off a tiny bit. Red one as well there, so we really are going to have to keep an eye on it. One of the symbols, they've both got there. So one of the ambers went green, and now we've got 2 yellows. One of the reds has got yellow, or amber, if you like. We're travelling along at 113 miles an hour, steady speed. Oh, just everything's just got green, so that's good. Probably on with 39 miles out. Just the issue a tiny bit. Trying to make good time. For a station, only a little diddly station. Three green lights ahead of us, 38 miles to go. Speed is decent sort of speed, just up to the speed limit at 115 miles an hour, which is the speed limit. We're doing 111, so quite happy with that. See, at the moment we're timed to get in there perfectly early. A couple of just coming up. Just got to keep an eye. The way we timed it, they should go green. something to be prepared for, something to keep an eye out for. So 2 yellows ahead, followed by a red. I'm just slightly over the speed limit now. So one of them's got green, I've got 2 greens and a yellow. So just gone over the speed limit now, so just turn the power off and that should coast us a little bit. Yeah, 116. Should bring us down to 115. Yeah, there you go. So 2 greens, and a yellow and a red. So again, keep an eye out. Don't want to come all this way and fail it again, do we? But in the last few disastrous, darling, disastrous. To go, so we've got a green, 2 ambers, oh, one's turned green. So we've got a green, 2 ambers and a red ahead at the moment. The way we're coming in, I'm kind of hoping those ambers will turn green anyway. One of them has, and the red's turned amber, so doing alright. Green signal. The 2 ambers have got green and the red has now gone amber, so we're making good progress. Should be fine. 105 miles an hour is what we're travelling at. That's our speed. 110 zone. 31 miles to go. So red just come up on the distance board. We have to be careful of that. It's just changed to an amber, so we've got 1 green and 2 ambers. Should be good. Should be good. Carefully keep an eye on the board. Our first drop to 85 miles an hour in a minute as well. It's only a small drop. Gradual drop we're doing to 85. Yeah, 85. So we are technically over speed limit. back up again. Power on. So we dropped it down. 24 minutes to get there, 28 miles. Speed limit's 100. Two hours have gone green. We're trying to pick up the pace. Tunnel now. Got to do it, yeah. So you're going through. Gliding now. 99 miles an hour. It's on 100 speed limit. Miles out. Green signal at 2 amperes ahead. Time this right. Yeah, one has got green already. Doing okay. We don't want to get cocky. See a few ambers in the red. The old power handle, so we're just gliding. So it should get to about 90 by the time we cross the line. If I need to brakes on, I will. We're 92 miles an hour and 90. I can live with that. Dropping it down now to 75. So we're still travelling. 3 greens ahead. Turn up the speed in a minute. We're 24 miles out. Just going through a train station at the moment. We're just getting up to the speed limit in a minute. Just creeping there, and now we can go for it again. Really put some welly on. Increase the speed limit to 110. 3 green lights ahead of us as well, which is good. 23 miles from Crewe itself. greens in an amber. 23 miles out. So green and 2 ambers. On the speed limit. It's a red signal ahead. We've all gone green. Line at 113. Speed up, 21 miles to go. Just under 20 minutes to get there, 18 minutes to be exact. Lights at the moment, which is a good thing. Just going up to 20 miles left to go. Speed at the moment, because we're about to do 105 anyway. It's going to cut the speed limit. We've got 4 green signals, 19 miles to go. Now hand on to 1. So we've got 5 miles. Big green symbol. Moving on. 18 miles to go. Turn up to 110. We're allowed to do 110. So speed up a little bit. So we have dropped, so we've gone through the 110 barrier. Now we've got 4 green signals ahead. So we should pick up the pace a little bit. Signals after this. Miles to go. Just keep it in mind because we don't want to repeat. Go through a red light, that would be disastrous. 60 miles to go. I've got a yellow symbol on the symbol. Go on the screen now. 15 miles out. A couple of yellows. As we get closer, I'll just drop the speed. There's all this red as well, so we are going to be a bit careful. They've got 2 greens and an amber. Okay. Two ambers, 14 miles to go, pretty much bang on the speed limit, 30 miles, 13 minutes and 30 seconds to get there. So a green, 2 yellows and a red. Let's see what they're doing. They've all gone green, which is good news. Means I'm not going to fail here. We've got 4 greens, so nice. So we should be able to get into single digits at least. Well, then we're going to be having to slow down in a minute, surely. What's got to happen? So 1 green. 11 miles out. One coming up. Just 2 green and 2 ambers. Green, 2 ambers and a red. We're actually 10 miles out. Just under the speed limit. Yeah, they've all gone green, so getting closer. 9.7 miles. Getting closer. 12 minutes. Good for 2.6 miles at the moment. 2 free green signals. It's all green at the moment. 4 green signals ahead. It's doing all right. 2.6 miles. See ahead. 3 green lights, 8 miles to go. Less than oh, it's 10 minutes though. Green lights all around. Oh, hang on. We're over the speed limit? We are. Bit of a break now. Just dropping in. Just glide for a little bit. We obviously went up higher. Just went downhill for a minute. 6.6 to go. So 2 green lights, two green signals and an amber. Don't want to succumb to anything in the end. 2.6 miles left of track, is what we can see anyway ahead. So we've got green and 2 ambers ahead. We're 5 miles out. Do we have a red signal coming up though? We're on our toes a little bit. It's got amber, so it's all good at the moment. 4.4 miles out. Making good time, I think. Doing alright, time. Green and then 2 ambers. To play as well. So we've got green coming up. Just maybe slow down, but yellow. Should we slow down anyway now? Don't need to be going at this sort of speed, do we? Brake. Speed down. Because we failed it last time, just leaving it there at 58, coming in slowly. I'd rather that red light turn naturally to green or amber. Still amber. Red signal ahead. A little bit past that. Bringing the train to a halt for a minute. We're going to wait for the signal. It's been held. See the red light ahead. No point carrying on. We'll stay here. We'll drink my tea. See the red light ahead. So yeah, we can move. Nice on time as well. We've got 4.5 minutes. Well, I'm quite happy to just glide in now. Do what it needs to do.
We are now approaching Crewe. Please mind
go.
the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
nicely. Gliding in 15 miles an hour. This is our stop. Coming in at 11. Carriages up here. This is where this train, this particular one, is terminating. Done. Unlock the doors. Right, doors unlocked. Lock the doors. Doors locked. I held at a red light anyway. That's it. Performance breakdown. Total complete. Choose your next chapter. It says choose from available options. So, West Coast Wake Up, Homeward Bound. So what does it say? You've successfully driven the mornings in a city service and kept the WCML moving. At the start of the day, a solid beginning to your journey as a Venti West Coast. So Homeward Bound. So right. So up next it says Homeward Bound. So West Coast driver for the evening shift on the West Coast Main Line handle busy intercity services as passengers making their way home. Tight timetables, heavy traffic, and fading light between Crewe and Milton Keynes. Okay, so Homeward Bound then would be next, I suppose. That's what we're doing next. It is 9 o'clock. Just going to check one or two things, see if we can continue on 11. We'll certainly start the journey. Why not? Rugby transfer. Has closed the Trent Valley line north of Tamworth in order to keep passengers moving. A special timetable is in operation with services terminated here at Tamworth. Okay, so that's what we've got to do. So in the afternoon, you'll be driving the 1350 departure to London Euston at Fars Rugby before forming a commuter train together and taking it as far as Milton Keynes Central. Okay, that's what we're doing there. So follow the markers to your train to set up. Okay, now let's move. So follow the markers. Follow the markers. 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 Follow the markers. Right, we can move. Right, so we'll go in here, follow the markers on our train. Here to the end. Should we get on? We are getting on. So we make ourselves comfy. We'll shut the door. Get the seat, the hot seat. Safety system have been isolated. Good. So we put the master key in. We'll turn that into forward position. Into the neutral system now. Once we want to reset the AWS. Put the full headlights on, which are where? Over there. There you go. Set the wiper speed to 25. Done. Unlock the doors, which is that one. Right, doors. There you go. So we're loading the passengers. Getting ready to go. Absolutely bucking it down. Getting ready to depart, I suppose. Wait until 13:50. Minutes, we can have a bit of tea. Cheers. Like I say, we are coming towards the end of the stream. Just hanging on, just to set the train in motion and then save it. Basically, that's what we're doing. And then what's left would be to say that I'll be back in the morning again tomorrow morning from 6 AM BST. That is the plan. I'll continue on with a bit of this, maybe a bit of bussing, I don't know. Maybe even a bit of football. We could do a bit of football. I haven't looked at goals yet. Really should. And the FC mode. Certainly should have a look while the World Cup is on, shouldn't we, really? And then obviously we've got tennis games as well. Would love to do a bit of that as well. So wait until 13:50, shut the doors, and then it's a case of just moving off, isn't it? So put it into forward. Let's go. I said, why the train moving, but it's started moving now, so that's all good.
London Euston. We'll be calling at Nuneaton, Rugby, Milton Keynes Central, Watford Junction, and London Euston.
So not such a long distance, this one. We will be stopping at other stations as well.
Please familiarise
but just not
yourself
today.
with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
It's always good to drive different trains though. Because that's the beauty of this game, isn't it? It's, you're always driving something different.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
See it, say it, sorted. You know it. level of only for 1400. Speed limit is now up to 120, so we're well on. What we can do though is turn the wipers off because the thing has stopped. Could be wrong. Soon find out. Handle, going for it. It's not stopped, is it? Alright. Soon find out. Maybe we're not alright. It's 10. Don't know if we need it at. These signals at the moment. I'm going to leave it gliding here. That's where I'm going to leave it this morning. It's been good to be back. It's going to be good to do this sort of stream. Current game has been saved. Oh, excuse me, that was not very comfortable. All that's left for me to say is have a wonderful, wonderful day ahead. Make good choices. I'll be back in the morning, tomorrow morning, from 6 a.m. BST. That is the plan. All I can say is I wish you the best of luck for the day and make good choices. All the best. Cheerio. Bye.